Okay, what's up everybody? Tonight I am going to try to show you quite a few things. Hopefully I can cover a lot of the Daz porting stuff. Let me know if my audio is okay. I see 2 viewers, both on YouTube. If you guys could let me just know if my audio is alright. It's coming through fine. I don't necessarily want to open up any web browsers. Jason3JL, what's up, bud? Thanks. One of you guys. That's got to be either Chef. Oh, Kefren. Silverman or Kefren. Which one of you, bud? Hit that sub button, my dude. Looking at 700 right now. One of you guys asked me about the converter and the content into the Daz library. That was you. Alright, cool, man. Okay, so first of all, let me go to the converter. I'll show you the converter on 3D load. Now, this is something I picked up a while back and I wasn't sure if it was actually something that mattered. Is that a bus? That's not a bus. It's not a bus, man. It's a fire truck. And I didn't really realize that I had this installed, but it's Genesis 3 to Genesis 8 morph transfer system. It just helps with everything. It's kind of needed, so you go ahead and download that to your desktop. Can't get Python to work on my PC anymore. Oh no. Gotta reinstall it, Piffy and all that. Go through the old Blender setup, dude. Alright, so that there, you're gonna download that, and I have that somewhere. I'll find that in a moment. Let me find my other. Where's the other one? Looking for another link here that I had set. It's in the vault, I believe. No, it's not. Oh, okay, I got the picture, I think, on my desktop. So you're going to go ahead and download that converter. Okay, you're going to have this file, which is probably in here. Come on. Should be in here somewhere. Genesis 8. Female mixed morph kit. No. It's probably just in here. I have so much shit. It's crazy. Okay, so it's not there. I will re-download it, and we'll make this happen. I'll go through the entire process. So basically, you're gonna want to go here. It's gonna pop up with this crap. Don't click anything. Just wait for this timer. Skip the ad. Close that page out, and you're gonna come with this download. And it's automatically going to download. Some of them, another page will pop up and you have to click download, but you can see I just got that there, and now that's in my download folder. Okay, let me refresh here. Boom. Copy that to my desktop. I'm going to leave that right there. Let me just take a peek at this. Okay, so when you download it initially, you're going to have an RAR file. Okay, and this goes for outfits as well. Okay. What I did earlier to prep for this was I actually downloaded. This is another GIMP file, Daz file, and no, it's not. Sorry, I'm stupid. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, for example, when you download, for instance, I got the French maid costume. Okay, inside that RAR or that zip file, you're gonna have a picture most of the time. It'll be a preview picture of what you're downloading. You're gonna have an im da 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 file, okay, which will be a zip, and you also have a template file. The template file is for if you want to make your own textures. These are just templates for, this one seems to be for Photoshop. But this is the file that you're going to want. So we will fake like we just downloaded the French maid outfit. And what you're going to do is you're going to use 7-zip and extract it to a named folder, and it'll just create another folder there. And this, you would do the same thing with that. Okay, now inside those folders you get the preview and the im file. Okay, oops, clicked the wrong one. You get the preview, the im file, the templates. You don't need the templates right now. I'll show you how to do textures within Daz. You just need the im file. Would be what's this going on here? Okay, just gonna need these im files. Okay, so what you do to install it is you take this im file, and the way I have Daz set up is I have a, let's see here, I have a custom user path set up in an SSD that's not my C drive with public documents that holds my Daz library data, everything that I've installed, as well as my install manager downloads. Okay. By default, I do believe that they are in the C drive and users. By default, I believe they'd be here. I'm not sure actually about that. I could be lying. Public documents, possibly. Yeah, here they are. That's where your installs go. This is where the actual files are. You know, like, for instance, these are all the different files that I've downloaded. Runtime usually holds all your textures for all those set files, and yada yada. So anyway, when you install the Daz Install Manager, it'll give you options where you're going to install it. You know, I've just chose to install it to the E drive rather than the C drive in the same exact spot that it would normally be in, public documents. Okay, so within there, Install Manager downloads, this is where you'll get all your im files if you download online through Daz. So what you do is you just pretty much drag and drop these into this folder. Okay, I'm gonna try, let's see, I'm gonna install something that I don't have yet. Okay, so delete all that crap. Downloads, easy. Let's see, just gonna try to find something I don't have installed here. I've got a lot. Let's see. Trying to find something decent. Mystique. I think I have that installed. I'll find something. Hold on a sec, guys. Actually, let me do this. because I downloaded a couple of things. Come on with it. Okay, nope, that's not a good one. Okay, this is another type. Okay, sometimes you're gonna have these. And this is another type of file, like I was just saying. You're gonna have to manually install these. So let me show you. You extract the folder. You're gonna be left with all this stuff. So these folders go where I showed you. Users in your C drive now. Public documents, my Daz library, and all you're gonna do is take those and you would drag and drop them into there. So I'm gonna do that and just replace that. That's just a license file. It means nothing. So what it did now was it combined all that stuff in here, and that was edart, I believe, right here. So it just popped that folder in there, okay? And that was like a prototype thing that I freaking had for a long time. And I'll show you that in a second. But let's see what we got. Alright, Bubble Mullet. Bubble Mullet it is. Let's install the Bubble Mullet. Okay. Like I said, this is that's freaking awesome. We get the IM file. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that, and I am gonna go put that in the download folder in my Install Manager folder here. So paste that there. Okay. Now to install everything, you open up your Daz Install Manager. Whether you sign in or not is up to you. What the hell? The fuck is going on? Did I miss something, or what the hell is going on here? Ah, that's why. I did put it in the wrong place, I believe. So it does go on the C drive. That ain't right. I gotta fix that. Something wrong with my install manager, but anyway. Navigate to there, to your Daz 3D Install Manager downloads. Boom. Start up your Daz Manager there. It should automatically load whatever's in there. What the fuck is going on, dude? Hold on. Yeah, see, package archive. You can set all these paths. Oh man, that don't make sense. What the hell is going on? Content base path. That's where all your shit gets installed, so that's why I keep it on a separate drive. Maybe try to refresh. No, I fucked up somewhere. Alright. Try this again, guys. You're fucking up, Fresh. Sometimes you can just... It might be the file name, too. Sometimes a file name... Ah, yeah, that's what it is. You name that shit .zip. I do believe that's the problem. Yes, I want to change it. That was loud as ever living shit. still gonna cut that bastard out of there. Yeah, I know better. Shit's always here. Let's see if it, yeah, there it is, okay. You gave enough of a hint that I found the path from the install manager setup and pulled the IM file. Okay, so did you put it into the folder I just showed you? Like I said, I got mine set up on the E drive in the downloads install. Daz 3D Install Manager downloads. You put that in there, and then when you open your install manager, it'll tell you ready to install. That's what's in your folders. So see, I've got the bubble mullet here. I don't know if you can see that. Should be able to. I'm going to go ahead and check that, and I'm going to start the queue. I don't know why it's... Oh, because I renamed it and I shouldn't have. Ah, God. Alright, we'll get there. We'll be alright. Yeah, we want to change it. Let's delete that. Shut this down. Restart. Yeah, Jason, you could change it. Like I said, I just have a bigger drive. I have a bigger SSD drive, so... What the fuck? Son of a bitch. I know I don't want all the shit. That's something different. um, okay. Extract those two. Stop. There's that. So I got the IM file. I'm gonna cut that out of there. Paste it there. I fucked up that bubble mullet file, I think, by renaming it and shit. So just hit refresh, and there's that. I just put in there. Install. Now it's installing. You can batch install them, obviously. Okay, so that's it now. And you can see I've got like a fuck ton of stuff installed, dudes. I mean, I got so much shit installed, it's stupid. I wouldn't even know if I had special tools that I'm using, because I have that much stuff installed. Well, let's go ahead and open Daz, guys. And as you guys know from the scholarship, I created my own SMMB shape for Daz. I'm working on the CBB one as well, but this is a preset body shaped to the male SMMB shape, exactly almost to the fingertip. Okay, so what you do with this preset is, this is why I urged you guys to do a male outfit. What we're gonna do is using my preset, what you guys can do is, now this is a Genesis 8 body. I'm going to try to find Genesis 3. Genesis 3 armor right there. The male armor of the Genesis 3. This is Schaken's favorite. So basically what we're going to do is, when you double click the outfit to load to the body, what it's going to do is ask you what the outfit was originally designed for. It was designed for Genesis 3 male, so you're going to select that here. You don't need to put the type of item. It will fit that to my body shape, and you're going to have to go through for each one of the pieces, okay? And as you go, it's going to keep fitting stuff to the body, okay? Boom. The only thing we'll have to fix is the cape after, because it gets malformed a little bit, but that's fine visually. But you can see that fits it right to the body perfectly. Head and all, actually. Actually, I think the head might be a little bit off, but that's something you can work with here. So to fix the cape, we're gonna go delete Elven Knight cape, and I'll just re-import it. Just leave it unsupported, that's right, and I don't think it messes with the shape, does it? Yeah, it did mess with the shape. How the hell did I get it in there before? Okay, delete the cape, import it again. This was made for Genesis 3 male. Fit. Over my 2. Alright, that ain't working right there, so let's go like that. Let's just hit Genesis and see what happens. I know there's a way to stop it. But anyway, I'll delete the cape for now. This is a really big armor piece to be doing for this lesson, actually, but you get the point there where the fitting works. Reload this. We're gonna go wardrobe. Okay, we'll do something easy here. And this, I think, was made for Genesis 8. That's why it's just loaded in like that. Maybe we'll do the boots too. That's a cool little outfit. How about that? We'll do that. Can't wait to see if one in the description says you're working on one. It got me quite excited. Yeah, I'm working on one, man. It's there. It's right there. It's getting there. The woman one's a little different than the man one. The man one was quite easy. Okay, so now what we've got here is a shirt, pants, and shoes. I'll show you how to export your textures, okay, directly from Daz. You're going to select your shirt. You're going to go to Edit, Object for the shirt. You're going to go to Geometry, Texture Atlas, okay? So Edit, Object, Geometry, Texture Atlas. Your preview image size would be 2K. I make everything at least 2K. What's the point of making full squat, right? So it's going to take the shirt, rip it apart, make you a texture, okay? You're going to name this shirt. Simple as that. And then you're going to export it somewhere, okay? On my desktop, I am going to make a new folder, and we're going to call this the Sword Lord. Okay, and that's going to be the folder it exports to. It's going to be 2K 2048 2048. Leave it a PNG file. And for the main part, you really only need the diffuse, but it all depends. Like, some of these files kick out all 7 of these textures. You have to put them together. It's a PBR thing. I have tutorials on that, both video and text, but you can leave them all checked. You hit accept, and what that's going to do is drop a file into, get rid of this stuff here, get rid of that and that. That's going to drop you some files here. Okay, it gave us a bump image, it gave us a diffuse, and it gave us a normal map. Okay, we're not going to use this, and we're not going to use this. We're just going to keep the diffuse, and let's just leave it shirt PNG for now. Okay, and oh, wait a minute. Okay, with your shirt still selected, file, export. Now we're going to export the actual shape, okay, to the Sword Lord. In OBJ, you're going to go shirt, OBJ, save. These are the settings, okay? This is a little bit different, but basically, the only thing I change apart from the 3ds Max setting is I click filter objects, selected routes, which will only export the selected shirt. If you do not do this, you will export the entire body, pants, shirt, boots, all in one piece, and it's no good. You don't want that. You just want to export the shirt one piece at a time. So you check filter objects, selected routes only. That's it. So OBJ export options. Choose 3ds Max at the top first. Leave the scale at 1%. All the settings like this for 3ds Max, okay? All you're going to do is click filter objects and leave selected routes. Hit accept. That is going to export your OBJ to the said folder, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead quickly and export the textures for both the boots and the pants. And the shapes, you can follow along. I've explained it pretty clearly. And we'll auto arrange that, hit accept. This is pants, and we are going to drop that in said folder for Sword Lord. Under pants, 2048, 2048, PNG, leave those, bang. Now we'll export the shape. Still selected on the pants. Hit export, and we're going to just type pants, hit enter. My custom settings are still there, all set. Boom, okay. I'm going to select these boots. We are going to edit object geometry texture atlas 2048 2048 auto arrange. Yeah, this will be a recording. but it's going to take a while for it to get there. YouTube is jamming lately, so a lot of us guys been having problems even streaming. And we're gonna go ahead and export those boots there. Okay. My settings are still there. Boom. We're done now. We can shut down Daz. Sorry. And now what I've got here is my boots, my shirt, and my pants. Okay. We're gonna get rid of the bump images and the normals. And we're gonna rename these to this. And this. Okay, so now I'll show you how to convert these textures over. Timba, what's up, buddy? Over on Mixer, thanks, bud. That follow, my G. It's good. How's life, my guy? I'm actually gonna try something new right now too, Jason. Something else I've been working on is a texture plugin for GIMP. So I'm gonna actually try a new method that I think might work. We're gonna open up, first off, we'll do the shirt. We're gonna open that with GIMP. And GIMP wants me to update. I'll update later, fool. Okay, this here, you want to, first off, this is a PNG file. You don't want that. You want to go to export as, same folder, but you want to get rid of the PNG and put DDS. And that'll bring up the dialog for DDS export. This is going to be your settings for the DDS export. Don't use any compression. You can do that later on. You want to generate bitmaps for your DDS file, so you're going to export that. Screw Photoshop is just too much. I'm good, Timba, man. Very good. Started a business. I've been crazy busy. I try to get as much work in as I can on this website here, helping out. Lot. Maybe you have to install GIMP. Fly Junior, what's good, buddy? Over on Mixer. How you doing? Long time. Working on some Skyrim mods, actually, teaching a class kind of deal. Yeah. Alright, so we've got our exported shirt file. What I'm thinking, my filter's actually not going to work on it. I know it's not. Oh, it did. Oh, cool. Okay, so I built a GIMP plugin, okay? And it's very simple. You go down to the filters, you go down to map, and you can see Schaken mod Skyrim texture maker, okay? Once you have an opened image in here, you go ahead, filter, map, Schaken mod Skyrim texture maker. You click that and it automatically, just shut the GIMP down after that. It will automatically spit out your normal map and your specular map into the root of your C folder. So you can go ahead and cut them and you can paste them over here. I just got a new PC, so I have to continue setting things up. But as you can see, I've got the specular and the normal map for the shirt, and I've got my shirt DDS, so you can delete this, and that's done. I actually know what I need to add to that script. That's perfect. That's awesome. I love it. Okay, so what you're going to do here is you're going to want to rename your normal and your specular. to shirt underscore normal and shirt underscore specular. Simple as that. We'll go ahead and try another one. Do another one here. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. We'll open this one. We will first export it as. Ooh, I could do an automatic one for this. That'd be cool. Oh, I can. Oh, I have such an idea right now. It's crazy. But that's an idea for another day. Rename it to the DDS extension. Generate your maps. You're going to export that. And then again, hit the filters, map, hit your Skyrim texture maker. It's going to go ahead and do its thing. And what I'm going to do to the script is I'm going to add in a portion where it automatically closes GIMP down once it's done executing. So you'll know exactly when it's done. And once again, we've got our normal and specular map there. And that was for the boots. I really like that script. That thing is freaking awesome. That was a great idea. Because that would have took me easily 40 minutes to make those 4 textures, you know, like all that shit. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. For the last one, I'm actually going to modify this script right now live. It's not going to take me long, a couple seconds. Let's see here. Game quit. There it is. That's just too easy. So here we're going to go just like that, I do believe. That's it. One line. Now I'm going to copy that, throw that where it goes. Where does that go? It goes there. Okay. Replace that. Continue. Alright, let's test that out real quick. That's cool. Alright, so we're going to open up Pants PNG with GIMP. And let's see if this works. And I will show you I'm going to try to show you guys the spitting out of the file, rather, I want to say. Okay, so you see I have no normal, no specular here. We've got our PNG opened. We're going to export that as Pants DDS. Okay. With MIP maps. Export. And now what we're going to do is hit the filter and see what it does. It tells you at the bottom what it's doing. It's creating normal map, it's creating normal, saving. Oh, it wanted an argument for. Okay, so it still spit it out. But I just didn't execute the code right, I believe. Let's see if we can fix that. Oh, I have to put, huh? Void. That don't work anymore? It's possible to later register. I think I gotta put that. I'm gonna get rid of those for a second. I'm gonna close this down. Copy that, put that in my GIMP library here. And we'll open the DDS with GIMP now. And you don't want to load bitmaps anytime you open a DDS in GIMP. You don't need to. Let's see if it'll execute all the way through now. Quit out. Bang. That's the shit I'm talking about right there. Fucking love you. That's the shit I'm talking about. So we've got our Yep, that's fucking right. Okay, so now we've got all our textures made for all three pieces. We've got our OBJs for all three pieces. We're all set there. I've got my kick-ass script plugin. Fucking loving life right now. Took me a couple days to write that. First time ever. But now you're gonna open 3ds Max. I don't have time to do this, do I? Yeah, I got a few minutes left. Let me pop open 3ds and get this shit done. I wanted to do a full ARM report all the way through, but I don't have time. I gotta work in the morning. It is currently 11:22 p.m. and Daddy gotta get up at 5. On the upside, I started a business, and business is good. Cannot complain. I am a house painter, amongst other things. I do quite a few things. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and import our one at a time, I guess. Yeah, I do one at a time. So these are your OBJ import options. This is how you want to import. I'll leave that up for a second. You guys can take some screenshots, whatever you're gonna do. Import as a single mesh, editable poly, retriangulate. You want to center pivots, smoothing groups, texture coordinates. Your normals you want to import from file. Object scale is very important here. Okay, you're going to want to put your object scale to exactly 73. Okay, that is the sweet spot for the mail armor. Put it on 73, follow all this other shit, you'll be fine. I'm just going to go ahead and import it, and it's actually the exact size that it needs to be, more or less. So what you're going to do now is, with your shape selected, you are going to go to polygon, and before you do anything, you click preserve UVs. Okay, while you get polygon selected, you control A to select all the polygons, and you're going to flip them. First, that's going to flip your faces out to you. Okay, you're going to go to your vertices. Again, control A to select all of them. And what we're going to do here is weld. Okay, you want to weld them at 0.01. Oops. 0.01, see what it does. It brings it down 5 vertices, so that's fine. Now, if we look here, I believe it's 36,000 polygons. If we double that, it's going to be 72. Okay, this is too big to export for Skyrim. Skyrim NIFs have a max of 65,535 triangles per mesh. Okay, per NIF, I should say. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to go up to modifier list. We're going to go to Pro Optimizer. You're going to want to click Keep Textures, Keep UV Boundaries, and click Calculate. This is going to tell you how many faces you have, 72,000. Okay, and that's triangles now. Okay, so you don't want 72,000. You want, that's cool, 58,000 will work, you know. So then what you do is, I like to right click. Yeah, see, it just jumbled up really bad. So let's go there, delete that. Let's try a smooth on it. Let's try that. We'll go 0.5 on the mesh smooth. Didn't do anything. What about a tessellation? Tessellation might work. And then we go Pro Optimizer, and we can do the same. Textures, UV boundaries, calculate. This will give us way more triangles, but it'll spread it out a lot better. 50% vertex count gives us that. Yeah, maybe not. Undo, 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 undo. Tessellate, undo mesh smooth, undo mesh smooth. Okay, that's where I ended up. Okay, we're gonna leave that there. We'll make it work. It will work. Okay, convert it to an editable poly. So now you've got this. Boom. You know what I'm saying? It's all good now. Okay. What I do, since I have the NIF exporter for 3ds Max, I usually export as a NIF. I urge you to get 2015 with a NIF exporter and export as a NIF. And we're going to go to that folder with the sword lord, and we're going to name this shirt.if, and this will export it as a SSE texture. We can actually leave it Skyrim if we wanted to. Doesn't really matter. Just gives you a couple of different options. It doesn't really matter at all. The only thing that does matter is 9node. That needs to be a 9node. And that needs to be C node. So export, that's going to export to the folder there. And I'm going to close this. Don't save that shit. And what I've got here now is the shirt from Daz. Okay. What the fuck is this all about? It doesn't have any lighting shaders or anything yet. It's just a basic. Wow, I didn't even start Steam yet. Sucks. Discord. Oh, shut this. We'll start MO2. My custom Schaken mods background lit. You know you guys like that. I'm all over that website, man. Okay, so go ahead and load up Outfit Studio here. And we are going to load our reference. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out my male vanilla body reference. Download on the website. Gives you the option to load up the male vanilla body. But for now, we're going to do the regular SMMB high poly body. So, with all the sliders. And then we're going to import that NIF that we just got. And as you can see, guys, it's pretty fucking close, okay? With very little adjustment. You know, for me, it was more about the fingers. Some of those Daz outfits are different. Some of them will fit right out the box. Some of them won't. Da 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 da. In this case, all you're gonna have to do, literally, is select your body, and you're gonna end up deleting some of the vertices so they don't show. You know, that's literally all you're gonna do. But this here, you want to add textures to it. So there you go. You got this. Miss of color. You don't want any of that set up. It's going to be like a leatherish shirt, so we're gonna go like that. And the specular color will dull it down a bit. And we'll just leave that as is like that. We can actually link our textures. And fuck, forgot about that. Yeah, we can link our textures, but I haven't set up those folders yet. So, purpose of this tutorial, you'll have a texture folder somewhere all lined up with your file name. And matter of fact, let me just make a quick folder. Okay. Put it there. Okay. Each one of those are 2K images. So in order to get this texture path, you're going to come here, copy that, just copy that. We know the name of our file, so type in shirt.dds, and we're going to Control C that to Control V it there, and add in the underscore N, and then we'll Control C that, put that there, and put the specula. Where's the one? I don't know why that's not showing up. I know why. Because I just transferred everything over. I gotcha. What I like to do anyway to double side the thing is I'll export it to that same exact NIF and just overwrite it. And we can close that down for a second. It's a lot of work to do this stuff, man. But as you can see, our texture is there now. But we want to make that double-sided, so we need to go there to shader flags 2. And we need to add the double-sided flag to give it some depth inside. Our textures are lit up already. See something here, okay. Mesh, I like to smooth the normals. We like to face the normals, and then we like to update the tangent space, and that makes your shirt pop, okay. There's the shirt, guys. So we can just file save that. It'll overwrite that. Pop. Body slide back open. And cache. Yeah, it didn't cache in there. You know the dilly. When you move the shit around and everything's open, and you play with Mod Organizer, nothing saves, right? Nothing's. You just always gotta open and close shit. But there you go. Okay. And you know, you can suck this thing out if you wanted to. Go like this. We can, you know, it doesn't take much. Yeah, that's why I had that real low. Just catching the backside. After you make it double-sided, you go to the try shape and right-click, and you go to Mesh, Smooth Normals at 60, and then you face normals. And then you update tangent space. So there's your shirt, guys. And now I'm going to leave this in the body partition. I'm actually going to make it a modular piece. I'm going to give it some weird partition after, but for now we're going to highlight the shirt, right click it. We're going to copy the bone weights. I like to do it at 20 and 20. And then still with the shirt highlighted while it's initializing proximity data. Still with your shirt highlighted. Go to sliders, conform all, and the same thing, 2020. And that'll conform all your sliders to the shirt now. Very high poly, so it's going to take some time, you know. But as you can see, yeah, we actually have a little bit of clipping there. So what you can do is you hit that, and you can suck that up a little. So when you undo it, and now you don't get the clipping. Oh, now you get clipping there. So that's that. With the Samson High, I mean, you're going to have to go through each one of these sliders with every outfit you make and make sure nothing clips. Unless you don't include the sliders, then you don't do it. But that's that, you know. So now you should have a partition. You get the body partition it's using. Okay, so what I like to do is I have a list of body slots here. I'm going to make that a chest primary piece. So I'm going to give that partition number 46. Okay. And we're going to go 46. Apply. Done. Go back to meshes. You can either delete the SMMB body. You really don't want to. You want it as a reference, I believe. You want to leave it there anyway, so it doesn't delete any slider data and shit like that. But your body is that, and this is set up as a chest primary piece now. So what you can do is you can go save project as, and I'm gonna make a new file. Actually, this is how I like to do it. Okay, forget I did that anyway. Display name is what it's going to show as here. Okay, this is going to be shirt underscore SL. Okay, for the NIF name, we're just going to leave it shirt, so it'll, you know, come out as that. The slider set file, we're going to make one slider set file for all three pieces. So we're going to name that slider set file Sword Lord. And then the shape data folder, we're going to create our own shape data folder within Caliente Tools. Okay, so I like to name mine JF or JFresh, and this will be the Sword Lord folder, which will hold all the NIFs for the references, and this will also be shirt NIF. So this is going to spit out shirt NIF into JF Sword Lord folder inside of shape data. Okay, you do not want to copy the reference shape. I do not want the reference shape here. Also, we're gonna copy and paste that and rename it to meshes, and we'll just get rid of those, and that's going to be where those NIFs are going to drop. So to grab that, just grab that, put that there. You want low high weight for everything but a head, I believe. So yeah, you can do that. You don't need this there. We can just leave that shirt. We can leave that like that and save that. Okay. And what's that's going to do is that is going to save us a project file now inside of our data folder. Swordlord OSP. Oh, I think it's because I just made it. Gotta start a new instance. I'm gonna load that. There it is. Okay, now we didn't save the reference body in this. Why no body loaded? But our shirt is fully intact. Everything works. Once you fit it to your body, you'll be okay. It has all its weights. And it's set up for the correct partition. So that one's pretty much done. I would just have to go through all the sliders and make sure none of them clip, you know. But that one's all set. And that, using Auto Organizer like I do, it's going to spit you out, like I said, your folders that you made with your shirt NIF and your Swordlord OSP slider set file. Okay. Right now, cut that stuff out of there. I'll put it there for now. I can delete that safely. That's good. We don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. And we don't need those anymore. Okay, so that is part one of Daz Mail Armor porting. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. I definitely did. Tonight was a must for me. I just want to say I appreciate I appreciate you guys coming out tonight and checking me out, and I hope that I get to see all of your awesome shit. I encourage you to use my script. I will pop that script in the Discord. It's pretty easy. You literally just open up the DDS file or the PNG file. If it's DDS file, you don't have to do anything. You just run my script. If it's a PNG file, you're going to have to let's see here. Let's see if I can make all of them. The drawable at that point would be, let's see, the drawable would be 2. Okay, so let's try this. Copy that line. Control V it there. We're going to save image 1. All those settings should be fine. Drawable is going to be 2 at that point. That should work. I'm going to give that a shot real quick. So, I'm going to copy that. We're going to go to we're going to see if this works. This would make everything so much easier. But I actually have to fix this to that. Yeah. Are you shitting me? I gotta save it to my desktop because it won't let me. Freaking save it there. Yes, I want to replace you. Okay. Yeah, I know. That's that's what it is here. See, this will export my diffuse, my normal, and my specular. So I am going to shoot. I don't even have. Okay. I'm gonna open that with PaintNet real quick and save it as a PNG to my desktop. Yeah, I know my user account control. It's a new PC. I just bought this, so I freaking haven't really had time to set it up at all, man. I work like a fucking animal. Yo, let's try this, okay? I got my PNG file here. Oh, what the hell did it do? It crammed it all up. What the fuck? Next few months of getting back. Yeah, for real, dude. I had a bunch of money saved up. I used it to get through the first 5 or 6 weeks of this crap. Oh, don't tell me this. I don't want that. That's... Oh, it saved on me, that's why. Ha, you bastard. Gotcha. Okay, Sword Lord. I just want to export this shirt again. Select the shirt. Object, Geometry, Texture Atlas. 2048. 2048. Accept it. I'll go shirt. Oh, cool. Just toss it on the desktop, shall ya? We don't need all this stuff in it. This time we don't need them. Okay, we can close this. Well, it doesn't even matter what the name of this is, okay? This PNG file gets opened with GIMP. Okay, we're gonna close that. I want to open up my C folder so we can see this happening. Okay, so we've got that. Let's see what happens, guys. It exported the diffuse and the normal and the specular. But I'm wondering if it... It don't look right. Yeah, it's right. So that works. That's just going to make you an automatic texture set right from the Daz PNG. and it's going to drop it right into your root C drive. That's pretty great right there. I am going to drop this. Alright, let me get rid of this. Okay. Alright, Jason, I want to thank you, buddy, for coming through. Make sure you hit that sub button if you haven't already, my dude. I greatly appreciate it. And definitely come back for more tomorrow. I'm going to do part 2. I will do some more of the outfit. I will get it into the creation kit and try to get it working in game. And we'll also be adjusting the textures for the specular such. Thank you very much, guys. Slap that like, and if you enjoyed yourself, please be sure to leave a comment in the description. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it, buddy. Have a good night. Stay safe, guys.